simple present, right? Habits. There are things that we just do regularly, like I read, she reads. Some people, they do not read. You, we, they, never with an S. I read, you read, we read, they read, he reads, she reads, it reads. And then the negative, you can see the S in the negative too, right? I do not read, you do not read, we do not read, they do not read. He, she, it, always with S. He reads, he does not read. She reads, she does not read. It reads, it does not read. So that one, you have to practice that one. I always tell people, like, you're waiting for the microwave, right? Do it this way with your hands, right? I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't, right? I don't, you don't, we don't, they don't. He doesn't, she doesn't, it doesn't, right? So practice this way. And then you could do that for the interrogatives. You could do that for the questions like, do I, do you, do we, do they, does he, does she, does it. In this example, right, lots of examples here just to see, right, he's brushing his teeth, and the present continuous, it's right now he's brushing his teeth, but his habit, his fact, he brushes his teeth in the morning, after lunch, and at night, right. She's cleaning the sink, she cleans the bathroom on weekends, right. So that simple present is like, I clean, she cleans, right. I do not clean, she does not clean, right. Right now she's doing housework, she does housework every weekend, right. So that do things, remember that do is going to be do some sort of task, like, I don't know, do homework, right, or maybe some sort of progress, some sort of process, like, I don't know, do your taxes maybe, or do, I don't know, do the process of washing things, like do the dishes. So in this case, her process is doing housework. Okay, she's riding a bike in this example, right? She rides her bike on weekdays, Monday through Friday. They are dancing cueca, right? So Chile, look, I got the Chilean hat right there. My family's from Chile. I speak Chilean Spanish. I speak Spanish, but why Chilean Spanish? Isn't Spanish all the same? Spanish is the same, yes, but there are regional differences with accents, dialects, grammar choices, right? So I know some gringos that go to Chile and they're like, this is not Spanish. And my wife, she's European and she studied Spanish in school, which was amazing because she speaks English and Spanish, so that those are mine. Those are my core languages. But she went to Chile. She lived with me in Chile for a long time. Well, we still live in Chile. But first thing she noticed is like, this is not Spanish. I can't understand anyone. When you speak it conversationally with friends, colloquially, it's a different monster. So and that happens, right? Just like Australian is different than American, is different than British, is different than Indian, is different than Jamaican, is different than any other English-speaking nation. I'm including India in the list. Different dialects, but it's the same core language. Same thing with Chilean Spanish. And anyway, so Chilean hat. They are dancing cueca. Cueca is a folkloric dance from Chile. They dance with a handkerchief, con el pañuelo, right? So they dance cueca on the 18th of September every year. 18th of September is like Chile Day. We just call it 18, which is the Spanish word for 18th, and that's it commemorates the first Congress of the Chilean government. So it would be like the first meeting. And when I say Congress, it's like the first meeting of the government of Chile. So it's like the first instance of Chile. So the 18th of September, and it's a fun time. Prepositions of time. Right, on weekends, on weekdays being Monday, Friday, Monday through Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are weekdays. On weeknights, obviously, days of the week when you have school or work the following day. So Sunday night could be a weeknight, right? You should go to bed early on Sunday night. You have work in the morning maybe, or you have school in the morning. Friday night, is it a weeknight? I hope not. Yeah, Friday night is like a party night. Go out, drink or not drink. You don't have to drink. Please don't drink. I'm not forcing you to drink. No. But Friday night is usually like a hangout night. Sunday, on Sunday, so specific days, so like on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Saturday, on Sunday, on holidays, like on the 18th of September for Chile, on the 4th of July for the United States. Here, I think it's, in Slovakia, I think it's on the 1st of January, which commemorates the Constitution. I think I have to look that up, but anyways, on Sunday mornings, on Tuesday afternoons, on Monday evenings, on Thursday mornings, so on. And we have the expressions in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. But we say at night, right? So we say at night, right? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. And then you have these things of like spans of time. In 5 minutes, in 5 hours, in 5 days, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 10 minutes, in 10 hours, in 10 days. We could say in. And then for months, right? All the months. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, right? August, September, October, November, December, right? So in September, school starts here. In Chile, school starts in March because, here Europe is in the northern hemisphere and Chile is in the southern hemisphere. So, summer here, winter there, spring here, fall there. Right now we're entering fall. Right now it's fall. So Chile is entering spring. So, right, winter, spring, summer, fall, or fall can also be autumn, right? These are spring. It says in seasons in spring, or in, I'm going to put this here. Where do I put it? In AUTUMN, in autumn. At night, at sunrise, at sunset, right? I wake up at sunrise here. We'll talk about time and time differences and sunsets and sunrise. Slovakia has this thing with sunrise. It's very far to the east in Central European time. We have sunlight early. So you could also say at 3 p.m., at 3 o'clock, at 3:30, at 3:30, at noon, at midnight, right? Noon is 12 daytime and midnight is 12 nighttime, obviously. Other expressions, right? After or before. So after breakfast, after work. After bed is strange. You don't say like after bed, but you can say after breakfast, after work, or before breakfast, right? Before breakfast, before work. You could do that. Monday through Friday, right? In this part of the world, and North America, South America, Europe at least, Monday through Friday, we say those are the weekdays. And 9 to 5. The expression 9 to 5 comes from the American work day, typically from 9 in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening. That changes in different parts of the world. Other expression, all the time, right? 24/7 is a common one as well. All the time, 24/7, right? And all year, all day, right? all week. We could say it that way too. Every morning, every day, every evening, every week, right? Every weekend, every month, every year. Great. So, I work every week, pretty much. I take a vacation every year. Sometimes no. But yeah, every other day, every other week, every other month. You have this one. This one's strange. This one's like every other day. So you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So every other day, well, say yes to Monday, no to Tuesday, yes to Wednesday, no to Thursday, yes to Friday, no to Saturday, yes to Sunday. So every other day, you skip one day, right? That's every other day, every other week, right? You can say, I go to the gym, not every week, every other week. Maybe I should go every week, right? Other expressions, on vacation, right? Other expression, on the first of the month. Typically, people get paid on the first of the month, or the bill is due, the rent is due on the first of the month. Other expression that I have here, at a moment's notice, when necessary. At a moment's notice, right? I can be there at a moment's notice. At your convenience, or when you have time, right? At my convenience, or at her convenience, when I have time, when she has time. And then I can say when, da-da-da-da-da, and while, da-da-da-da-da. More examples, right? He's closing the door right now. People close the doors. People close doors all the time. I close my door when I get home, right? So there's when I get home, obviously. I close the car door while driving. That's important. Close the car door. So I'm just introducing a lot of verbs here. This is 3 parts. It's a 3-part video, and we're just gonna include a lot of vocabulary, right? He's drinking milk. He drinks milk in the morning at breakfast. I don't drink milk, right? She's drinking coffee. She's having coffee. I could say have, like, like I have. Maybe I have a cup of tea, or I have a beer, or have lunch, or have dinner. And so when you serve yourself something, right? So you have, I don't know, maybe you have a snack, right? You have a treat. But yeah, drinking, obviously, she's drinking coffee. She has coffee with breakfast every day. I have coffee with breakfast every day as well, right? As well. So observation on the verb have, to have, like have coffee, have lunch, right? It's pretty much irregular, right? Have is an irregular. I have, you have, we have, they have, he has, she has, it has. And once again, remember that he, she, it has that S, he, she, it with S. So he has, he doesn't have, and there's the S, and there's the S. Ahí está la S, right? For my Spanish language learners. I speak Spanish. I speak it pretty fluently. So my program, Gringos Chilenos, has been for my Chilean students. Ese programa ha sido para mis alumnos chilenos, y podemos incorporar un poquito de ayuda en español para poder como acercar el idioma inglés a ese mundo habla español. So everything should be in English, yes. But I know that at least in Chile, maybe this is true for, Ecuador or Uruguay or any other Latin American country, that English is like scary sometimes. So I try to approach English with some foundation in Spanish for people that want that. So that's my niche. I could do that for you. Podemos acercar el inglés con expresiones en español y poder describir por qué se hace, por qué se dice algo de tal manera. Y sí, eso, así que me he ido bien con eso. It's gone, I've done pretty well with that, so that's good. And yeah, I'm in Slovakia, so teraz učím sa po slovensky. Mám sú blízko 10 rokov spolu s manželkou. So yeah, like 10 plus years, no, not 10 plus, almost 10 years of this relationship with my wife. We've been married for more than 7 years now. But so yeah, like learning a language, learning Slovak, right? Like it's I can't tell you the frustration. You know the frustration of learning languages, but let's continue here, right? They're eating dinner, they're having dinner, they have dinner together once a month. My friends and I don't have dinner out, we have dinner parties. My brother has dinner with his friends every week. More examples, she's driving a car, she drives to work Monday through Friday. My neighbors drive to the office on weekdays too. I don't drive to work. Actually, I work from home. I could work from here in Europe, I could work in South America, I could work anywhere. So, the internet, yay, internet. So I don't drive to work. But if I do go somewhere, I like to take public transport. It's a good option. The plane is flying. It is flying. The plane flies on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and on the weekend. It doesn't fly on Wednesdays. I don't know why. I needed an example. There we go. So, observation on why. Why verbs are a little irregular for their spelling. They're not irregular verbs, but their spelling is irregular, right? So FLY, I can't put FLYS. I can't do that. I have to put FLIES, right? And so you study, she studies. We try, it tries. TRIES. And you'll notice the pattern here with he identifies, she simplifies, I identify, you simplify. Just a thing with spelling. English spelling is a little tricky. Es un poco engorroso deletrear en inglés, right? She's getting ready, right? She gets ready after breakfast. My family and I get ready before breakfast, right? She's getting up. She gets up on time weekdays, or she gets up on time on weekdays is also fine. Her roommate doesn't get up on time. That's like typical of roommates sometimes. He's getting dressed. He gets dressed after brushing his teeth. I get dressed after showering. All right. She's hiking in the forest. She hikes every other week. Her friends hike every Saturday. She doesn't hike in winter. Her friend Sam hikes all year. So you'll see that some people are very active all year. She's listening to music, right? Other examples, she's listening to music. She listens to music after school. I listen to music 24/7, except for when I'm working, right? They're talking to each other. They're looking at each other. They talk to each other after riding bikes. They don't talk to each other while riding bikes. Obviously, it's hard to talk while riding a bike. She's looking for a good price. She looks for good prices when she shops. She looks for good prices while shopping. So now it's your turn. Yay! And this is guided, of course, with me. It's the video, right? So I included these verbs in alphabetical order. The video, or rather the lesson, is in 3 parts. This is part 1. Let's put this here, right? So she's acting in a commercial right now, and then using this, I could create another sentence, right? Like her habit. I could say something like maybe she acts, right, in commercials. I have to put in commercials because it's habit, right? Because it's habit, it's like frequency. It's not just one commercial all the time. It's different commercials other times, right? So she acts in commercials. I could say, I'm going to put every other month, right? So remember to incorporate all of these, right? I can say every other week, every other month. I don't know what her habit is, but the idea here is to create examples, right? So maybe I could say she doesn't act in commercials every week. And that's how we're going to do it. Here's some sample responses, some possible responses. She acts in 1 or 2 commercials every month. I said here she doesn't act in TV shows, right? To answer, he's answering the phone, right? Okay, well, he's answering the phone. Hello? Yes? Answer the phone. He answer or he answers? He answers the phone, maybe all the time. Ugh. Put the phone down, right? I answer the phone, maybe 9 to 5, right? 9 to 5, normal business hours. I don't answer the phone 24/7 is another way to do that. Okay, so here are possible responses. He answers the phone Monday through Friday while he is on vacation. Okay, some people, it's necessary to answer the phone. If you're an entrepreneur, right, if you're in business for yourself, you may want to answer the phone. I answer the phone when I am working too, right? When I'm working 9 to 5 or, 7 to 3 or, 10 to 8 or however long you work. But I don't answer the phone on vacation, right? Or maybe you do,